Hi folks, welcome to or welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you subbed and stayed. I haven't said this in a while. Thanks very much for all those of you that have subbed and stayed. I do truly appreciate each and every one of you. Sorry I've been missing, but I just hit a wall and it was like, mainly with YouTube. Let's have a wine at the beginning of this, shall we? Because I put so much effort in to getting this channel monetized, I thought it'd be plain sailing after that. How wrong I could be. They let you grade your own videos and then they decide that they're not going to listen to what you said. Then you have to ask them to look at it again, and then they come back and go, oh yeah, you were right. Anyway, I did the first Harry video, not a problem. Did the second one, they marked it down. I thought, oh, here we go again. Put it in for review. No. Stood by their guns, said no. So I went to chat, because I can go to chat now. And I said, what's occurring? And he kept sending me links to things, and it's like, no, none of that helps. I want a straight answer. Why is two videos almost identical? One's okay and one isn't. So he said, oh, all right then. And he sent it to another team on Friday. I thought, I'll give him till Monday. Get an email Monday. Oh, hi, with the wrong name. I've taken over from such and such. And can you put your video on unlisted because we can't see it? Hello? How do you do the reviews then? When it's on private. Anyway, so I sent it back to them and I'm like, right, it's unlisted, off you go. They came back, oh, we're so pleased to tell you, yes, I was right in the first fucking place. So it's really irritating because if I'm doing a reaction, I want to react to it and get it up near enough the next day, if I can, if I'm around, so that you're not sitting around thinking, oh, I wish Jules would react to that. And then you get bored waiting for me. You go and watch the original. And by the time I do it, nobody wants to see it anyway. So if you're waiting for a video to go up, that's probably what's going on. I'm probably arguing the toss in the background with YouTube. Anywho, I thought I'd do these backwards, the one that I've missed of Lisa's, and do the most recent now in case anyone's interested in watching it, then they can watch that. Right. I tried 35 top rated drugstore hair products and this is what happened. And it's got warning in red and red crosses on the front. Dry, frizzy, tangled, oily, dirty, flat. Shall we jump in?
Today, I would like to report back to you.
Lisa, that's your kitchen. Why are you doing a review of hair products in your kitchen? Did you use them in the bathroom and then trump them all out to the kitchen, or did you not use them at all? What? And why is your face a different colour to the rest of you? So you bought all these and tried them all. Why didn't you leave them on your counter in your bathroom that you've got that's 8 foot long, or put them in one of the drawers or cupboards that you've got numerous of? No! Let's do a video right next to the hob about hair. That makes a lot of sense.
My findings after trying all of these drugstore, less expensive shampoo and conditioners. This actually started a while ago during one of my hair care videos. I had several people say that they would love for me to find some more inexpensive hair care items. And then when I did my best hair care items of 2022, I had someone say that it didn't take all of those expensive items to have good hair, which I completely agree. And you guys know there is nothing I would rather do than tell you about a good drugstore product, something that is in.
Oh, go away. The only reason you've been doing good drugstore products is because the good drugstores are paying you to do the videos. You wouldn't be seen dead in drugstore products, unless it's a really good yummy lip liner. What's she got in the back? What can I see? Looks like the Aussie 5-minute miracle thing. Who's that? Everpure. I don't recognise any of these. You've got all different stuff over there, haven't you? What do I use? Tresemme. What is it? Half a litre bottle? Litre bottle? Big lump of a thing? Perfect. My daughter's got hair, well, it's been cut numerous times now, that grows past her bum, and it's absolutely perfect using Tresemme products. So, no, you don't need high-end shite. It's just you like wasting money. Oh, why buy a £5 bottle of shampoo when I can buy one for £50? And by the way, why have you still got Monate listed in your box in your down belows, but yet you never mention it? Is it because people's hair fell out?
Inexpensive, easy to get, and then we can spend our money on something else. Just like my L'Oreal Bambi mascara, I have yet to find anything as good as that. The Butter Bronzer, the Matt's It and Mastermind Lip Liner. Some of my favorite things are drugstore. So I am...
What was the point of that? Really? What was the point of putting your hands up like you were going to put your hair back and then you didn't?
Open-minded when it comes to that. My plan was to replace everything that I use in my typical hair routine and have an alternate product for you if you didn't want to spend as much money, if you don't like the scent of something that I use, anything like that. I was really excited. I was really excited. I watched all kinds of videos on just the best drugstore.
You obsessed over every hair video on the internet to see what everyone else was using, and then went out and bought that. Really, was there any need to do that? Why didn't you find what the most popular one was amongst people and try that instead of trying all of those behind you?
Products. I was texting everyone I know that might know. I was reading, looking at all the websites and filtering by the best selling, the best rated, and that is what I got. So back here you can see that
Yeah, that didn't mean you have to get all of them. How many shampoos have you got there? 2 would have done.
Have some of the best, not really the cheapest products at the drugstore, but supposedly the best products. I feel
Suppose a what?
reading, looking at all the websites and filtering by the best selling, the best rated, and that is what I got. So back here you can see that I have some of the best, not really the cheapest products at the drugstore, but supposedly the best product.
Supposedly. Have we just made words up now?
I feel so strongly that I almost can't organize my thoughts. I have brought my notebook down here so that I can somewhat stay on track because I have so much to say. This has just inspired me in so many ways. Those of you that have been here with me from the beginning, you know when I feel strongly and passionate about something, that is when I am, I think, at my best. Because
Really? When you're obsessing over something, that's when you're at your best. I don't know how John lives with that. I really don't. Can you imagine any one of us coming home with 17 bags from the drugstore? Hi, honey, I've got 25 shampoos that I'm going to try and see which one's the best for us. Okay, off you go. Have fun.
I am someone who likes to share more than I like to teach. I'm just not comfortable with saying you should or shouldn't do something. I would rather tell you what happened to me. It might not be the same for you, but I just want to share my story.
You shouldn't be teaching anybody anything. So I'm glad you don't want to be teaching.
First thing that I noticed when I was asking you guys about your favorite shampoo and conditioner, I noticed that I didn't get a lot of answers. I was waiting for you guys to tell me, oh, you've got to try this, you've got to try that. It didn't happen. Then I noticed, like I asked Morgan that does my hair, and she is in no way a snob or a product fanatic. She barely puts anything in my hair when she styles it. I think she puts like one oil or something in it. I mean, she's not one of these, for one thing, they don't sell a lot of products there. She's kind of like, they're kind of independent. So she just didn't even know, you know, she had nothing to tell me. This went on. So
your hairdresser had nothing to tell you about shampoos and hairstyling products, really? Find that hard to believe.
So like I said, I ended up watching a lot of like Abby Young, several people that kind of specialize in hair products, and I set out, and I believe the first one that I tried,
look at your notes,
was the L'Oreal Elvive Dream Links Restoring Shampoo, yes, and Super Detangler. And then I also got the No Haircut Cream. I believe this is the first one that I tried. First noticed that the smell, the scent is strong. I can't even remember what exactly is on this one, but I
smell it then. It's right beside you.
noticed this with pretty much all of these. The scent is strong, and it's, I want to say plasticky. It reminds me of back when I was like in my 20s, and I would put like smell good everything in every toilet bowl, in every little crevice, plug-ins, you know, things like that. So it was kind of like an artificial scent that was just really strong. That's no big deal. I could get over that. I like scented things, and you could just find one that you liked. Then I noticed,
hard to comb out even with my normal products. I thought you weren't using your normal products. I thought you were testing these behind you.
Big time, that I was having trouble combing it out, having trouble combing it out. Then after I put, because a lot of,
don't you love all the little actions? Bets now, is she going to do a wiggle or a dance in this one today?
a lot of the times I would use my same styling products because I wanted to be able to narrow down what I thought about each shampoo and conditioner.
Okay, all right, fair enough. I'll let you off.
Etc., etc. So a lot of the times I was putting my same styling products in there, but I wasn't able to blow out my hair or comb it out as easy. And that is alarming to me because
Alarming? When you can't detangle your hair, that's alarming, is it? Honestly, she has such a fucking boring life that she gets alarmed over her hair being tangled. I can't with this woman. Do you know, if anything ever really happened to her, she'd just collapse completely.
I do not want to be breaking off hair, and I know that's not normal, that's not natural. Then I noticed
making the ends of my hair tangly and dry.
That the ends of my hair felt tangly, and this is after one time, you guys, one time.
Once!
The ends of my hair felt tangly and kind of dry feeling. So what was the first thing I thought of? I said to John, has the water softener run lately? And he said, yeah. I said, are you sure that there's salt in the water softener? He said, yeah, it's down to the bottom. I had him go get salt, put it in the water softener, and run it a few times to make sure that it wasn't the water, because that's exactly what it felt like when we rented a house that didn't have a water softener.
Oh, do you remember that saga? I was barely watching it then, but I remember popping it. Oh no, I know what it was. I think I read something on the bakery. But she was whinging and whining about the water softener. They had hard water in the rented thing and her hair was a mess. And so John had to go out and buy... Did he get a water softener for the rented place? Anyway, she said, that was at the top of my list when we were moving. I want a water softener, honestly. Pampered fucking...
And they had hard water. That's what I noticed, is the ends will tangle and it feels different and it's very, very hard to keep a style. It almost makes it flat. So that was the next thing that I noticed.
Wow. Does she think people who live in hard water areas that can only afford drugstore shampoo go around with tangly, dull, fucking falling out hair? What does she think the normal public uses? Oh, I must go and use my YSL shampoo because nothing is as good as that. Really? La La Land.
Well, I was so excited. I could hardly wait each time to try the next product or the next set. So I believe the next set
Why didn't you use one set of things for a week or 2 weeks and see what happened? Can you imagine? I bet the whinging and whining while she had tangly hair was... I bet John would be like, look, fucking stop it. I'll buy you more hair. Just give it up.
I tried was the L'Oreal Everpure sulfate-free moisture shampoo and conditioner, rosemary. And
I've used that. I've just realised now I had when she picked it up like that. Not rosemary, but I've used that and there's nothing wrong with it.
I can't say that I noticed anything bad in the shower, but I did notice every time, and see, I already knew this, but I noticed every time the conditioner is not enough for me, which even with a high-end shampoo and conditioner, the regular conditioner is not enough for me.
What does that tell you, Lisa? Stop fucking bleaching your hair.
So that's bad on me for even thinking that was going to be enough. So I believe after this one, I took this picture that I put in here because I started thinking.
It also looked dull, no shine or softness. Where's my little violin? Fuck's sake.
I need to document this because it's not going to be
Oh my God, I need to document this. Yeah, fucking hold the front page. Lisa's doing a deep dive on shampoos.
enough just to share my story. I want to document how these shampoos are doing, and I was waiting to get to the one that just made my hair so beautiful and shiny. I was going to be able to tell you about it, and I was going to be a hero, and
I was going to be a hero. She really thinks if she finds the best cheap shampoo product that she'll be hailed a hero and that everyone will love her and they'll thank her for taking one for the team. Lisa, there's more to life than fucking hair.
And believe me, you get a lot more views and you get a lot more popular on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram and everything else if you bring to people in.
Ah, now we see. Not because out of the goodness of her heart, or no, because you get more views and more subscribers. And God help us, is she going on TikTok?
Inexpensive products that are amazing. So I would love to be able to do that. What did I do? I went and got this. I remember using this like back when I was a teenager, the 3-Minute Miracle Moist Deep Conditioner. And I have to say that...
By who? It's the Aussie 3-Minute Miracle.
That in the shower, I really thought this helped. Then when I got out, I noticed it still did not feel like a deep conditioner that I would typically use. This is probably one of the least bad products that I tried. Okay, so then...
Hair oils were hard to wash out.
And I think I saw...
Maybe it's because you don't know the difference between a drop. Barely touch the wire on this and everything goes kaput. I really need to get a new one, methinks. Yeah, I was saying, because you don't know the difference between a drop and a pump. So maybe you put far too much oil in to wash out. I've seen how much you put in when you're doing your get ready with me hair videos.
Abby Young say that this is her favorite hair oil. It is the Extra Strength Damage Remedy Coconut Miracle Oil Penetrating Oil. It says drench dry damaged strands with the secret of Maui. It does smell amazing. It smells like tiara flower. It smells great. So what did I do? I did the same thing that I always...
Who is it by? Have you noticed she never says who things are by? She's read the whole front of it and left off who's it by.
Always do with my Colleen Rothschild hair serum. I put oil on my hair sometimes before I get in the shower, but I've never really considered it like a treatment. I do it so that I can brush my hair out really well before I get in the shower, and then it makes it, I feel like my things coat my hair better, and I feel like it's easier when I get out of the shower. So I'm not really trying to, do an oil treatment or anything. So I put, just a good, like a pump's worth of this in my hair, and I could not get it out. It might have been the night that I used the salt.
That's more than a fucking pump. Did you read the instructions, Lisa? Did you see what it said, how to use it and how much to use?
Sulfate free, because I think the sulfate free is the one that is not going to be quite as cleansing. Okay, I need to say this too. I'm not an expert, but
No shit, Sherlock. Sulfate-free stuff works just as well as stuff with sulfates in. How do you think the rest of the world is coping?
I am not someone who won the gene pool lottery when it comes to hair. I have always had good hair, but I have the kind of hair that if you don't treat it right and treat it very nicely, it will leave you.
That's not funny. Maybe if you stopped bleaching it. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a good one. Did you hear what I said? Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Oh, we have to have the praying hands. There we go.
And I can prove it because you can look back at my videos. I have plenty of pictures. So I feel like I do know a little something about hair due to my experience. If any of these products work for you.
Ooh, what's that at the back of your hair? Where that sticky up bit? Is that where you've got your halo in? And you're trying to say it's all your hair, folks? Can you see that? Whatevs.
I am so happy for you. I think that you should keep on using them, and I am not trying to offend anyone. I'm just
well, you have offended people, I'm sure.
Merely sharing my story and how I feel about it. This is what I think bothers me the most, is I do think that there are people out there, because I hear it every day. My hair won't grow past my shoulders. It's dry at the ends, and that doesn't work. If you use these shampoos and conditioners, I do not think even the best styling products, the most expensive things, are going to be able to work, because...
What a load of bollocks. Really? Oh, I don't mean to offend anybody. Really? I don't think if you're using cheap stuff that you're going to look as good as me.
Because there is something in these shampoos and conditioners that puts like a coating on your hair that feels similar to when I had hard water. It makes it feel sticky, frizzy. It would not hold a style. Remember when I showed you I curled my hair before we went to Myrtle Beach? I'm not sure what shampoo and conditioner I had used before that. I had to curl and do my hair to be able to go, and it looked good. And by the next day, my style was gone. It did not stay like it typically does. I mean, things were happening that I really had not even thought about. So the oil.
Like what? Right, if you don't know what I'm talking about in her hair, I'll try and grab it when she turns
Was
around.
not the same as any of the oils that I use.
There. Can you see where that line is? There's a bump there. There's a thing called a halo that's like a wire that you put over your head, and it's extensions on a wire thing. And we're all saying that's what she's using, and she's swearing blind she hasn't got extensions in. No, because you take the thing out when you wash your hair and blow dry it so nobody can see it. But I reckon that's what it is.
If you use that and you love it, please continue. I'm trying to think of like how the saga went here. After I tried...
It's always a saga. Have you noticed? The saga of my haircut. The saga of this. And it's like, Lisa, it's shampoo.
I think it was this one. And I know Pantene is supposed to be the worst there is. But at this point, I was thinking, maybe I just need...
I thought maybe they were too strong and stripping.
Need something to smooth my hair. Maybe I need something that is in Pantene. So I used the Pantene Smooth and Sleek and the 72-hour frizz-free control. Both of these. And I think...
And it's Pantene, not Pantene.
I think I used the rest of my regular products with those, and it was still bad. I still woke up the next morning with mismatched hair where some of it is dry and crazy. Some of it is still...
Maybe brush it, huh?
Curled. I mean, and each time I was doing my same blowout, the same blowout that I have here. I'm not saying it's the best method. It's just something that I do that I like because I can't do a section by section blowout, and that works for me. Okay, so then this is gonna make you laugh. Then I thought, that's it.
Is it really? Okay.
I am going to get some shampoo and conditioner that has some daggone moisture in it. And I went and got the sulfate-free Gold Series shampoo and conditioner. I had a friend of mine that said she liked and she does have naturally curly hair. She likes this Miracle Cream form.
Oh, are we going to laugh because it's for black ladies? And you're using a shampoo for black women. Is that what's supposed to make us laugh? Why? Why is that funny?
Formula Hydrating Buttercream in this series. Now this one I had to get some at Walmart, and then I had to go to, I don't know if it was Dollar Tree or Dollar General. It was one that I don't usually go to that's kind of out of the way, and I got it. And
oh, is she trying to tell us she shops at the dollar store now? It's one I don't usually go to. Do you usually go to a Dollar Tree or a Dollar General? Can't see it myself somehow. Can you imagine the employees and her tripping in her faux fur and fucking mismatch makeup and whatever? And
I will show you the picture, which that's my bad because it's not meant for my hair. I was just at this point getting desperate and hoping I could find some miracle product. This is what my hair looked like. It was so oily. It was so oily.
You're supposed to rinse it out in the shower. Why would it be oily? What did you put in it when you got out? Oh, you put your same styling stuff in it. So you put a load of oil on top of a shampoo that's made... Really? And she doesn't understand why. Oh,
I couldn't even hardly dry it. I knew that I had just sabotaged it by using too many of those very, very hydrating products that aren't meant for my hair. So I just left it because I thought, okay, I'm just gonna leave this in here, go to bed, maybe it'll kind of dry out by the morning, and I'm just gonna let it condition my hair. So that was, I think, my next to the last try. The last try was the Nexus Ultralight Smooth Shampoo and Conditioner, and then I went and bought the Elvive Repair Concentrate because I think one of you guys told me that you love this, and so I remembered it. And you can see how much I used here.
No, we can't see.
This, and you think, here's the thing, that's L'Oreal.
What were you going to say that you cut out?
This is supposed to be by the same people that make Kerastase. Here's what I have been learning, because
the quality and ingredients can't be the same. Would not make sense.
Because I have been on a mission and I have contacted just about every hairstylist. I have contacted people that manufacture and make shampoo, and we are going to discuss different things. Today, I just want to discuss this experience with you. L'Oreal, Estee Lauder, and then that, I can't remember. I think it's like a European group, but they pretty much own everything anyway. They own it all. So it's kind of like a false thing to think, if this is just as good as the Kerastase or even the L'Oreal Pro line, why would they do that? Why would they make this just as good and then you wouldn't buy that?
No, see, that's the thing, Lisa. Us normal people would buy the Elvive, and morons like you go tippy-tappying in your high heels and swallow all the bullshit about the more expensive products, and you buy them, so they're always going to sell.
So that's just my thinking, but I really had high hopes for this. It was protein and almond oil, and it did not work out for me. So was this the last thing that I tried? I think it was. Now, there are things over here that I did not try, like this John Frieda Vibrant Shine Color Shine Shampoo and Conditioner.
Maybe you should have done. John Frieda's a very, very, very well-known hairdresser who, here's a piece of useless information for people, was married to Lulu.
I bought this whole set. I bought the Suave Moroccan Infusion. You can see where I was going with all of this. Oh, I bought this, the Tame Your Frizz Beyond Smooth Frizz Immunity with coconut. I didn't use these. And then I tried different hair tools because I always feel bad that I'm telling you guys about a Dyson hair dryer, and I've got a special brush that you could only get from Amazon and things like that. So I bought this brush from Heritage. It is like, it reminds me of kids' toys, like that you, like when they have a play kitchen and then there's like a play pot and play stuff, that's what it feels like. It is Mickey Mouse. I mean, it is just like, I cannot even believe that they sell this and somebody would use it. Okay, they do.
I'm not trying to offend anyone, though. What a raging snob. Oh, John, I'm just so glad I've finished with that and I can throw all this tat in the bin.
Do sell at the drugstore wet brushes. This is just a little note here. You can see like my poor hair that was getting yanked out. I am not sure about this concept, but it did not work for me. What I liked
Did it not work for you? Oh, what a shame.
about both of these, I am just like a freak about something pulling my hair. If sunglasses, a handbag, any like buttons.
You're a child. An absolute fucking child. I don't like things pulling my hair.
Like one time I had a jacket that had little studs on it and they pulled my hair. They got to go. I liked that that was one piece. I was like, great, that won't pull my hair. Same thing with this. I didn't like either one of them at all. The Heritage line, because I have tried their dry shampoo in the past when I used a lot of dry shampoo, and I liked it. So that's what made me go to this line. And it looks pretty. It looks like the nicest thing there. I did get the Heritage hair clips, and they're nice. I can't say anything, and I'm sure if a brush can be bad, I'm sure these could too. So I did like the Heritage hair clips. My favorite rollers are the Babyliss hot rollers. So that's something else that is a great price. I like them better than the T3. I like them better than anything I've ever tried. So Babyliss is always a good brand. Babyliss hair dryers are probably great. I'm going to try one for you. But I grabbed this curling iron. It's the Conair.
You're going to go out and buy more hair dryers? Why? Really? I'm going to try it for you. And then what are you going to do with it? Add it to landfill or give it to your poor cleaners? I wonder, do they make a space in the boot of the car? Oh, we're going to Miss Lisa's today. We're going to get given a load of tat that we can drop off at Goodwill on the way home.
Infinity Pro, and this was good. You can also set the heat. I liked it. I mean, it's kind of small, but this will give you a good blowout look. So I have nothing bad to say about this. I used it. I had gotten to the point where I didn't want to curl it because this is what happens. And I've been here. Trust me. Remember when I used to wash and curl my hair every night? That is because it was so damaged and jagged and uneven and broken off that if I didn't curl it, it looked crazy. But the keeping on curling it and the keeping on curling it every night was making it worse and worse and worse. So it's kind of like a spiral. That's why I just left it like hanging and looking bad, because there was I wasn't gonna just like damage it for no reason, and it should look good and shiny and smooth without having to be curled. Then this, I mean, I ordered this sucker. I think I ordered this before I decided to try shampoo and conditioners. It was $200 and some. It's the IQ Shark. I can't say anything bad about it because I've only used it 2 to 3 times, but it is the weirdest. Is it the ergonomics? I was telling a friend last night, the weight is right here. Like, you know, good hair dryers, the weight is back here. And
why do you say good hair dryers, the weight is back there? Why not? Hair dryers I've used always has the weight back there. But hasn't the Dyson got all the machinery in the handle so that you don't get your hair caught up in it or something? Sure, I saw that on QVC.
You just have like that solid feeling in your hand. With this one, all the weight is like right here. So it's just very, very...
Because that's how you're supposed to dry your hair, downwards. Have you ever watched Morgan when she blow dries your hair? That's how she'll hold a hairdryer.
Awkward. If you have tried this, let me know what you think. I mean, it has all these gadgets where you can change the airflow. And like I said, it wasn't inexpensive, but I don't like it. I just don't like it. And I am a hairdryer connoisseur.
No, you're a hairdryer snob. Why can't you just say the way it's weighted doesn't work for me and I don't like it? You don't have to run the thing into the ground. It doesn't work for you.
I have had many, many hair dryers. I love to give them as gifts. I love to try new hair dryers. So that's something else we're going to do. And I am...
Oh, for fuck's sake. Please tell me I don't have to record that.
Going to find you the least expensive good hair dryer. But that's how I felt about this. It's like...
In your opinion, what you like in a hair dryer, somebody else won't.
I think it might be a personal thing, but
yes.
I did not enjoy using...
Do you think?
...it at all from day one. Okay, this is actually just a comb I bought from Amazon, I think.
Don't you just love how she's pulling all that hair off of her brushes and combs and dropping it on the floor in the kitchen?
I think I was trying to replace the New Bone comb, but actually this one is, okay, this is not even the New Bone. This is from Sally's. I still like this one. See, it's just the little things. See how the teeth are further apart on this one, and the
personal preference.
The end is a little bit longer. It's the little things, you guys. But I mean, this one, it's not like it's terrible. I'm not gonna throw it away. And I have one of you to really, really thank. You mentioned the blowout professor in my, I think it was it last, it was one of those days, you guys, I had to like cut out a lot of me complaining about my hair out of my videos, but it was one of those days where I told you it wasn't going well, and I just, you know, and you said, just stop it. You know, you ought to watch the blowout professor, da 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 da. When I clicked on him, I binge watched his videos. We are so on the same page. I mean, we differ on a few little things, but I wholeheartedly recommend his videos. He is very practical. I think he is very authentic, and I am just, you know, I'm on board. That is one of the reasons I ordered the Harry Josh, but
Harry Josh what? And what does he say?
Is the first one that really explained that you cannot use a drugstore shampoo and conditioner because they are trying to mimic real ingredients with synthetic ingredients, and it leaves a layer of funk on your hair. Then the good things that you put on there can't get in.
And it gets oily faster and won't hold a style, etc. Really? So nobody walking about on this planet with good hair is using a cheaper shampoo and conditioner and stuff. Really? Okay.
And it just goes from there. Another girl that I talked to that has been doing hair for years and years and years, and she said that she tries to tell her clients that hair care is a treatment, almost like a prescription. And that is
very important to use what our specific hair needs, not what is popular or trending. Yeah, but did you even make... Oh, whatever.
What the blowout professor says too, you have to do what is right for your hair. My hair is medium hair. I really noticed it's medium, but it's kind of fine, because when I would get extensions a long time ago, it was wild to me to look at one hair of the extension versus one hair of mine. Mine was like 1/5 of the size. Mine was like a little frail piece of nothing, whereas those extension hairs were like coarse and hardy, and I don't think anything could ever hurt those hairs. So I really realized how kind of small my hair is. My hair is compromised and damaged because it is color treated, but it's not like fried. Like, there is a difference between needing repair and needing moisture, and that is something that I want to study more.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I need to sit down for 3 days and really study this and look at the face and understand how to look after my hair and what I need to do. Really, Lisa, get a fucking job. Do something. Take up knitting. Right, tell me she's not got something in her hair when she turns.
Fried. Like, there is a difference between needing repair and needing moisture.
There, look. Left hand side, top of her head. Tell me she's not got something in there.
And that is something that I want to study more and talk to you about that. You have to remember that your hair is, it's not...
And your hair comes to your boobs. The extensions come down to the fucking jacket pocket. And why you're wearing a fucking blazer in the house is beyond me. Mind you, we should be glad it's not a faux fur. There's someone on the Cosset Bakery and calls it a fee-fi faux fur. It makes me giggle every time I read it.
Not like makeup, where it's just going on top and then you can wash it off. What you put on your hair kind of goes into, like, especially with blonde hair, all of those damaged little follicles and stuff, and then that's what makes...
Follicles. You're talking about the length of your hair. Do you mean cuticles? The follicles on top of your head, Lisa. Has she just put a load of words in a bin and pulled one out?
Makes it crunchy, crispy, and all of those things. Okay, and then last thing I'll say, and then please let me know, give me some video suggestions. I am going to be trying all kinds of different hair products. The stars aligned because my daughter, Brooke, has just graduated aesthetic school, and so she gets to shop at the hair supply store. So I get a really good deal on a lot of the best brands. So I'm going to be...
No, you don't. Brooke gets a really good deal. Isn't that why you wanted her to go in the first place?
Trying just a lot of different brands and hair dryers and things like that. I've also bought a lot of stuff at Ulta. That's what this channel is about. That's why some of the money that I make, I put back in the channel to do reviews.
Some of the money I make.
So I want to review different hair oils and, you know, tell you all about my experience. So I hope that this kind of leads you to a good path with your hair care. I also think that you can get great quality products if you will maybe shop those sales at Ulta. Like right now they're having that 2-liter sale, and then you get those coupons, or you can use your points, you can do double points. There's all types of ways
to buy overpriced expensive shampoo when there's nothing wrong with the ones behind you. You went into it not wanting them to work, didn't you? Because you were thinking, oh shit, what if the Pantene is the one I say is the best, and then I have to keep using it because I have to have it in my shower and they'll see that it, whatever.
I think to be able to save on good Redken products, of course there's a scale of even higher end products. I'm not saying everyone has to use Orbe or Kerastase or even should.
Oh, you're not, are you? But you're saying nobody should use the bottom layer of shampoo. So if you haven't tried the next layer up, how do you know that's any good? That might be shit as well. We might all have to be going around using the top layer of quality shampoos. She looks like she's about to start tangoing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
But I think if you will be smart, then you can get some good quality products and it will last you longer. Kind of like feeling good with your diet or anything else. I've noticed healthy hair is better than platinum hair. Healthy hair is better than hair with lots of volume. Healthy hair is better than the perfect curl. It's easy to try to get some of these styles, but you'll never be satisfied until you get your hair somewhat healthy. That's my opinion. You guys are my friends. I care about you. I care about your happiness. I know that there is a strong scientific connection between women and their hair, and it's very important to us. When my hair was bad those days, it made me depressed.
Can I punch you now, please? Can I? Can I? You clueless fuckwit.
Made me very disappointed that I wasn't able to find something to tell you guys. It made me sad that my hair looked crazy. In the end, I couldn't go on another time because it freaked me out that I had already done too much damage. I was scared that I was going to have to cut off an inch or two. But as soon as I bounced back...
Oh, soon as she bounced back to all the expensive stuff that I'm sure she's linked below, she felt so much better. Lisa, listen to your fucking self. There's people watching you with cancer that have no fucking hair. Do you think they might be depressed? What a twat.
To my good products, it was like overnight. It's just amazing, you guys. It has really just gotten me. I hope that you will be here for my hair care journey. I will not steer you wrong. And like I said, if any of these work for you, I am happy for you. I don't want to offend anyone. I just merely
You fucking already have.
want to share my story. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.
Go for a Chanel. Go on. I can't with this woman. She's insane. Right, if you got this far with me, thank you very much, and I'll catch you in the next one.